Hey, Shalom, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, bishops of Great Millstone, who do rule and teach well. Peace and blessings, salutations as always to the hopefully elect, Tabernacle of David, the sincere, Akim and Akwath, listening and learning, keeping the faith and diligence of our Lord Yahweh Shai until all is fulfilled and we are redeemed. So, back again with some more things in the news. This just popped off today, and when I saw that Iran sent the missiles, beaming towards Israel, I got excited. I got excited, man, because we know what time it is. Brothers know what time it is, and we know it ain't that much time left. Like the Lord is working. Prophecy is speaking loud and clear. When you go to Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 3, the vision is for an appointed time. So the visions that were spoken of before, by the prophets, these things are coming to pass in this time now, because it's time for all to be fulfilled. All right. So you had Iran, because they just killed that that senior Hezbollah leader in Lebanon the other day. So this is a retaliatory strike on Israel from Iran, and they let off like 200 something ballistic missiles. All right. So tensions in the Middle East is definitely high. The so-called Middle East, should I say, Western Asia. But yeah, tensions are high over there, man. That whole region is at war. All right. Weeks ago they were talking about, Israel making a ground invasion in Lebanon, which they've now done. That ground invasion is now active. But yeah, this is broken out into all out war. All right. You have the Tennessee National Guard, which is crazy, that's been sent over to this region, man. All right. So if this ain't a world at war, I don't know what is. Now, of course, we know things aren't going to go full scale until that MOTB gets rolled out. All right. And we're on the cusp of that, because these devils, they about to crash this current system and set that up. All right. So the MOTB got to come first. Then it's going to be all out hell on this earth, man. So time is short. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and play this, get some more articles as well. And Lord willing, this lesson is edifying.
A deadly fireworks display over Tel Aviv. Goodness, there was an impact just to the left of us here.
And you're talking about Tel Aviv, Jim. We are looking at pictures right now. We are looking at pictures of Tel Aviv, what you're describing.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Okay, guys, we got to get off the roof. These are coming down right next to us here.
Please.
Now, look at that, right? Imagine being in that type of scenario. And this is how it's going to be when America get destroyed. All right. When America get destroyed, people literally going to be looking up at their destruction. All right. The whole sky is going to be blotted out with ICBM nuclear missiles, man. All right. So seeing this right here, seeing how afraid that these journalists are, this is a taste of what's to come for America. All right. Because this really the main place that's going to get destroyed. But you already seeing them small hats, they getting burnt out the land, man. All right. Them small hats is leaving in droves. Once again, proving that they not the people, because prophecy says that when we get back in the land, nobody's going to make us afraid. All right. We're going to dwell safely in our land, and that the nations would learn war no more. So why are them small hats leaving their, kingdom of heaven? Why? Because they ain't the people. All right, they're imposters, as we've been telling you, starting with the elders and apostles on down.
Do, Jim, please do.
They're coming down. One just about. We got to go inside.
Jim, please take cover.
Yeah. A deadly.
going down. We can't stress it enough. You know, we're definitely in that time where, you know, all hell is ready to break loose. And, you know, everything is on the table. Iran launches massive strike on Israel with hundreds of missiles. Missiles have been launched from Iran toward Israel, and sirens are sounding across the country, according to a statement from Israel's military. Earlier on Tuesday, the White House warned that Iran was poised to launch a ballistic missile attack on Israel soon, instantly ratcheting up fears of all-out war in the region. In a statement released mid-morning, the White House said it had, quote, indications that Iran is preparing to imminently launch a ballistic missile attack against Israel, adding the United States was, quote, actively supporting defensive preparations to defend Israel against this attack. A direct military attack from Iran against Israel will carry severe consequences for Iran, a senior White House official said in a statement. And right now, Israel pretty much has declared war on Iran. You know what I'm saying? Well, really, Iran declared war first. And remember, just a few months ago, I think it was in April, where Iran, they had let loose a barrage of rockets on Israel. And that Iron Dome, the reports on the news came out, said that the Iron Dome was successful, that none of them got through. But information came out later that that was a lie, all right? That many of those rockets that them Iranians shot off, that they actually got through the Iron Dome, all right? And damaged structures in Israel. You know what I'm saying? So this is deadly serious here, all right? And let's go here real quick, all right? The Tennessee National Guard prepares for year-long deployment to the Middle East, you know? And this shows you that a draft is coming, man. All right, if they deploying the Tennessee National Guard, because America don't have the troops, they're short in every branch of the military. So you know what they about to start doing? They about to start snatching up National Guards. All right, and I brought this out in a lesson a few months ago, man. You know that eventually they're gonna start grabbing up police. You know, they're gonna take National Guard. You see what I'm saying? They're gonna be taking people that have some sort of military training, and they're gonna be the first ones to get put on the front lines. All right, especially if you're of that military age. All right, so check this out. More than 700 soldiers from the 278th Armored Cavalry Regiment will travel to Fort Bliss, Texas for additional training before flying to Kuwait. Now, you can't tell me that when you sign up for the Tennessee National Guard, right, that's the National Guard for the state, all right, none of them was expecting to be deployed off to war, all right? But as the old saying goes, desperate time call for desperate measures. You see, so first it's going to start with them. Then it's going to go down to, the police and, SWAT team and all of that. They're going to start sending them over there, you know. Then once the war really gets hot, they're going to start drafting civilians, okay? They're going to start drafting men, women. You see what I'm saying? They might even lower the age down to teenagers, man, because listen, this is the final war's war. So they're going to be looking to get as many people out there as they possibly can. All right, Esau going to go for it, man. The Tennessee Army National Guard will begin their first leg of a year-long deployment to the Middle East on Saturday, September 28th. More than 700 soldiers from the 278th Armored Cavalry Regiment 2nd Squadron will travel to Fort Bliss, Texas for a few weeks for additional training before flying to Kuwait. Our service members have spent the last year conducting rigorous training and preparing to deploy in support of Operation Spartan Shield, said Squadron Commander. As an extremely formidable force of deterrence in the Middle East, we will accomplish our mission with dignity and honor, all right? And your ass gonna die with no dignity and dishonor, all right? That's what's gonna happen. Listen, anybody that gets sent over there, that gets deployed to the so-called Middle East, Western Asia, you gonna be topsoil, all right? You ain't coming back, you see? Because this war, you see what's going on. All right. They're already sending ground troops over there. They're sending warships. You know, they're sending aircraft and things like that. So right now, that so-called Middle East region is on fire. All right. Iran is involved in now a hot war with Israel. Israel is continuing to bomb Gaza. Now they got a ground invasion going on in Lebanon. You know, they might get Syria next. Who knows? We just gotta wait and see. But things are definitely crucial right now. You see what I'm saying? Like, to the point where they got the Tennessee National Guard over there now. You already know what's coming next. All right. So let's go to Ezekiel 38 and Ezekiel 38 and 10. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, it shall also come to pass that at the same time shall things come into thy mind, and thou shalt think an evil thought. And thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of unwalled villages. I will go to them that are at rest, that dwell safely, all of them dwelling without walls and having neither bars nor gates. Verse 12, to take a spoil and to take a prey, to turn thine hand upon the desolate places that are now inhabited, and upon the people that are gathered out of the nations which have gotten cattle and goods, that dwell in the midst of the land. All right, now this land of unwalled villages that the scripture is speaking about here is referring to America. Okay, this place literally has no walls. All right, if you want to come into America, there's no border wall to stop people from coming in. You can walk right into America. You can fly right in. All right, you can swim right up. You see, this is the land of unwalled villages, man. Even when you go to these cities, only a small percentage of people in these cities live in a gated community. All right, majority of people they just live out in the open. All right, like you can literally just walk up on somebody's front doorstep and they wouldn't even know. All right, the people here dwell without care, man, because this was once the land of milk and honey, the land of the free, home of the brave. All right, which all that's madness anyway. All that was lies. All right, America is now a very dangerous place. Well, it really is. It's always been dangerous, but now it's obviously dangerous now. Okay, we're coming into a time where you're not even going to be able to feel safe walking around outside. And as a matter of fact, in some places, it's already like that. All right. In some places, people are it's like ghost towns, man. Like after a certain time, really once the sun go down, everybody's inside the house. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's outside. Because you got demons out here, man. Like, you got spirits of vengeance out here. All kind of people is out here getting deleted. You got sleeper cells set up that can operate with impunity. You got gangs running the streets now. It ain't safe no more. You see? But the Lord, all right, is coming to the land of unwalled villages, man. All right? And Israel even would be an extension of that, because Israel is the same thing. You don't got no real border with Israel. You know what I'm saying? Same thing. Because then people used to dwell without care as well. But look at what's going on now. Now they getting bombed. Okay, now them small hats is leaving the land. So the Lord is definitely turning up the pressure on these heathens, man. All right, so our salvation is near. And, call Lord Yahweh Bashmel Shai, because we ready, man. Like, we ready to get up out of here, okay? We ready for this war, ready for the MOTB. We just ready for it all to go down, because that, the sooner these things happen, the closer that our kingdom is, man. And that's what we desire, all right? Jeremiah 30 and verse 6. Ask ye now, and see whether a man doth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Yeah, so the time in which the MOTB is about to be rolled out, the time of World War III breaking out in full scale, missiles being shot, nukes being shot. All right, all these things encompass the time of Jacob's trouble. Okay, Esau. I saw a brother did a video earlier on it, but Trump, he pretty much said that cops in these cities that they gonna be given free reign to purge for 1 hour. All right. So the devil, he's getting ready to come for you Jakes, you so-called, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, because he really wants to get rid of you, because Esau sees the writing on the wall. All right, he knows what time it is just as well as we do. So his last ditch attempt, before you go ahead with his NWO is going to be to get rid of you Jakes. All right, you Jakes are the main target, man. And for those of you Jakes out there that love the so-called white man, well, he about to show you that he ain't your friend. Okay, Esau about to show you how much that he truly hates you, man. All right, so you about to get your wake-up call. All right, all you niggas out there that love these Edomites, you you about to get your wake-up call, man. All right, the Lord gonna give you a cold slap in the face. All right. So this is the time we in, man. Jacob's trouble, persecution, great tribulation. All right, famine, wars. All right, friends fighting one against another like enemies, families being broken apart. All right, mass death, disease. All these things encompass Jacob's trouble. All right, but the elect, all right, shall be saved out of it. Okay, he shall be saved, man. All right. Now, let me grab this real quick. Oh, it's a lot. Let me bring this out too. 2nd Ezra 16, because when these wars are going on, many men are gonna die. I mean, you can just look at Ukraine, right? Ukraine, a whole generation of young men has been completely wiped out in Ukraine. Like there's no young men left over there, man. You see, so the women that's over there, you already know all kind of grape is going on. Them foreign troops, man, just having their way with them Ukrainian women because it ain't no men around. All of them died in war. But guess what? The same thing is gonna come to America. All right. So this is 2nd Ezra's the 16th chapter, and we'll start at verse 32. And the earth shall be laid waste, and the fields thereof shall wax old, and her ways and all her paths shall grow full of thorns, because no man shall travel therethrough. This is the point here, verse 33. The virgins shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The women shall mourn, having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. Why? Verse 34. In the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed. So this is not just one war. There's going to be multiple wars going on in which men are going to be sent to. All right. In the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine. All right. And when you read up into the chapter, it says that, those that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. All right. So the sword will be going to war. All right. But if the sword don't get you, then hey, you're going to be destroyed by that famine. All right. So it's going to be either one or the other, or disease, man. This is the time that we in. Hear now these things and understand them, ye servants of the Lord. So we are to look at these things and understand, according to prophecy, according to the Spirit, what is going on. All right. And how to get out of these things, which is ultimately to call upon the name of Yahweh Bashmel Shai. All right. To rehearse the righteous acts, and pray that the Lord have mercy on us, man. Because look, we all need mercy. Like we all need the Lord in this time. Okay, it's crucial out here. So this, matter of fact, yeah, this here, because right now you have all that destruction that happened with that Hurricane Helene happened down south, and since that's happened, like they've been trying to send truckers out there to get supplies and things like that to them people, and this is what you have going on. Tire slashing continues at Tennessee. TA with 56 tires destroyed. And I know Tennessee was hit real bad with that hurricane. They signed, they trying to send, help out there with them truckers. And this is what's going on. They're getting their tires slashed. So clearly someone doesn't want relief to, go to that area. 56 tires on 8 different semi-trucks were slashed in another apparent crime spree by, quote, the ice pick bandit. All right. Which this shows you that Esau, He got agents out there, you know, just getting busy. Okay, Esau, you know, will send people out there to make sure that, you know, nobody receives any kind of relief. Okay, so this man is truly the devil. The Madison County Sheriff Officer is investigating a September 26th incident at the TA Travel Center in Denmark, Tennessee. According to WSMV4, police were called to the truck stop at about 8 a.m. to investigate the puncturing of 56 tires on 8 tractor trailers parked at the truck stop overnight. So somebody just randomly going around, right? Puncturing tires. Come on, man. Like, that's just weird. All right. So, you know, this just shows you how strange of a time that we enter, where this devil really coming down with the hammer. All right. Like, he really don't want you to prosper at all. This man wants you to suffer. It says one of the affected rigs had all 18 tires slashed. Wow. The sheriff's office is seeking information from the public about the crime spree, citing similar incidents at a truck stop in Benton and Henderson counties, and at the South Fork truck stop off I-30 in Arkansas, all in September. You see that? So yeah, definitely some weird stuff going on. All right, we're in a very weird time. That's why it's important for us to watch and be circumspect, as the scriptures say, man. Like, we gotta constantly be watching, because, you know, the devil goeth about as a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. All right, so we gotta be on point, man. You know, we gotta stay locked into prophecy, locked into the signs of the times. All right, now we can get some headlines off here. Just read a few. Kentucky church experiencing massive awakening with 82 baptisms and 76 salvations. You know, and these Edomites, you know, they see what's going on in the earth, and they know what time it is. So their thing is, you know, I want to get saved now. All right, but really, you still going to captivity. All right, whether you think you saved or not, nah, you Edomites, man. Look, you still going to slavery, man. All right, you thinking that you gonna pray to, you know, JC, and that you gonna get out of your judgment? No, it ain't gonna happen. Okay, but there is, you know, more. You know, one thing we can say for sure, the times that we living in, it is apparent that this is not normal. Okay, that we're living at the end of the world. So, you know, these Christians, you know, response is, well, you know, let me go get baptized. You know, let me go get quote unquote saved. All right, which nobody is saved yet. All right, the scriptures say that he that endures to the end, the same shall be saved. All right, so if you don't endure to the end, then you ain't gonna be saved. And you know, on that point, a lot of these Christians say that they so-called saved, but they're gonna be the same very ones that's gonna line up to receive the MOTB. All right. So, hey, as the scriptures say, the deceived and the deceiver are his. All right. Israel vows powerful airstrike throughout Middle East after Iran missile attack. Yeah. Helene has left at least 130 dead, bodies found in trees, 40 trillion gallons of rain across the south, apocalyptic destruction. Yeah, you know, these are the works of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right, so they saying, you know, when the reports first came out, they was like, I think they said 10 people. Now it's 130, but, you know, given the amount of destruction and water that happened down there, the number is way higher than that. I mean, they'll probably never know, you know, once the water subsides. But it's crazy, man. You know, this is the power of the Heavenly Father. You know, this is why we are to fear the Lord, because these are the things that he's able to do to you. All right. Dock workers at ports from Maine to Texas go on strike and we will feel the pain at the grocery store. Yeah. So this strike now is ongoing, and you're not going to feel it right away, but a week will go by. Like, you know, once this week go by, you know, going into next week and the week after, you're going to start seeing these prices in these grocery stores get crazy. All right. You're going to start seeing, the shelves start to get scarce. You see? So just give it some time, man. Like, you know, this thing really about to turn up for real. 8 killed in mass shooting, terror attack in Jaffa, Israel, with many more wounded. So all over the place you look, is just judgment going on. All right. The U.S. is preparing for drone-on-drone battles at military bases. Russia calls on Israel to withdraw troops from Lebanon to prevent further war in the Middle East. And, that ain't going to happen because it's really the Lord's will that war in the Middle East continue to escalate. All right. So, there are some of these leaders, they don't want this because they understand the implications of what's going to happen, which is all out destruction. Nobody's going to win. But again, that's the will of Yahweh Bashim Shai. So, I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying through the Rakah Kadash, called Halal, Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Rakah Kadash. Until next time, Lord willing, Kom Yasha'Allah, and a Bible ball. On to the next one.